at 793. Donka. Congratulations. And ding ding. Today sucked. It was boring pretty much across the board. Jamie came up a little bit. Kind of just stayed in this upper range around 3750. The small test of 38. This is kind of the range I was expecting us to maybe hit yesterday, but instead we touched on it today. What's going on there? What's that about? Hold on. My whole chart just disappeared. There we go. This could be good. We do have higher than usual ETF FTDs going into beginning tomorrow and going into the 10th of next week. The numbers are about double the previous quarter's ETF FTDs. So we could see some price movement, right? I don't want to say how high we could go definitively. Gamma Max is at like $40 today, and call interest is kind of low. But there should be some decent volume from those fails, and those fails are multiplied now. So it could be pretty interesting over the next couple days. Revlon doing weird shit in after hours. Well, we found out it was more in an ETF, then we found out it wasn't in the ETF at all. And then most of today's 9.6 million volume probably has failed. But it did manage, even on today's slow, grindy day, to maintain a relatively high amount of implied volatility and still trade volume in excess of its free float. We found out today about some warrants outstanding that come due in August 19th of 2024 at a share price of $20.39. They can be force exercised, mandatory exercise at a $30 per share price for more than 10 days by the company. And then as for the SPY, moving up to test a little higher than yesterday, which is interesting. Volume on the SPY still remains low. Net delta to the negative side still building. But this higher test, kind of right at the upper limits of this trend here on the 1 hour. So testing right there in this uptrend, I will say that this test does look bullish. And we may see a breakout up into that like 417 range into the end of this week as we continue to see slightly better macroeconomic data. Not great macroeconomic data, but a little better, and mostly nothing important, which is really helping the SPY out a bit. But put positions and institutional positions continue to build into September OPEX, and net delta every day has been negative this week. So while it looks great now, CPI is next week and things could change very, very rapidly to the downside. I guess that's it. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Have a good night, guys.